You know, they have a word. It sort of became old-fashioned. It's called a nationalist. And I say, really, we're not supposed to use that word. You know what I am? I'm a nationalist, okay? I'm a nationalist.
Yeah, so Melania, I believe, was photographed today.
There were, on Monday.
On Monday, okay.
She was sort of off in the distance at an event for Gold Star families. You just kind of see her white outfit.
Why do they have to have an event?
Levitating 2 inches off the ground, whispering incantations.
Gold Star family ceremony, that's so stupid. Like, why do we have to have, like, a federal ceremony for parents who have really smart preschoolers?
I mean, I don't get it at all. Skyline is better to begin with, but only some people get that joke.
Yeah.
Shout out if you live in the flattest, angriest state. Shout out if you live in the Chechnya of the Midwest, Ohio, baby.
I see you, people. I see you, man.
All respect to Ohio.
But he talked about it during the speech to grieving families of dead troops.
Oh, right. Yeah. He was making jokes about...
People are saying we're not together. Isn't that hilarious, folks? You with the dead kid. Isn't that funny? You with the dead spouse. Isn't it hilarious? They said mine's gone. She's right here.
I'm very sorry that your 2nd through 8th sons died in the 39th Osprey test crash that this country has had. But look, my wife actually likes me. I don't know if anyone's paid attention. She wasn't here because I put her to sleep. I laid that deep pipe. Knock that pussy out, literally.
I put her ass to bed with the back shots.
It's Good Pussy Monday in America.
No, Matt, as you said, some people, I mean, again, I don't know, people getting upset about this are out of their minds. It's hilarious that he's at a Gold Star Mothers event, and he's just like, folks,
it's amazing.
I know my wife is walking through that door. How about you? This guy in the front, he knows what I'm talking about.
If you walk out of that event and you're like, my family member definitely did not die in vain. This was useful. Their lives meant something. Their deaths are meaningful to prop up this fucking thing. The fact that my son died because the president sent him to Somalia to capture Chef Boyardee, that's a sacrifice that we're willing to make to keep a free country.
Well, you say that, but like in conjunction with also this week, there was he canceled the Eagles' invitation to come celebrate the Super Bowl at the White House because, some of the players were getting a little bit mouthy to him.
Well, they weren't going to go.
They weren't going to go, and that was going to be embarrassing. So he did this like patriotism day.
Oh my god!
We all saw that of him trying.
It's a national anthem listening party.
Yeah,
it was like the Kanye thing for the national anthem.
Trump under his own tweets. Damn, this blew up. Check out this song. I really like it. It's just a national anthem.
Just a bunch of guys in pleated khakis standing around sweating, listening to one of the worst songs ever written.
And thinking about that, thinking about the Gold Star family's open mic routine he did, and then like this made up event to listen to the national anthem and sing "God Bless America" with the National Army Choir or something like that. By the way, why does the Army have a choir? That's not gangster.
I think the Army should have an "It's Showtime" team. And they just get on the train and they're like, all right, thanks everybody, God bless, we need money to buy a new APC.
And now everybody, the General Mattis dancers.
It would make more sense in a combat situation, at least.
No, but just in terms of, there was the footage of him trying to sing along to God Bless America and not knowing the words. Again, who cares? Another terrible song. I don't know the words to it.
Really bad
Honestly,
song.
if I didn't have to sing the national anthem and like with 30,000 other people, I probably wouldn't know the words either. It's just one of those things that kind of carries you on.
Mm-hmm.
If other people are singing it, or if a song's on in the background,
it's crowdsourced.
you can figure it out. But what you said, Matt, is like, how do you see this as someone who like takes patriotism and the flag and the troops seriously, and not just like walk into the ocean with your, pockets full of stones and bricks or whatever? And I think the answer is like they were so spitting mad at Obama for so long that I think that they like even fake displays of jingoistic nationalism.
It's revealed for what it is. I mean, it was Oscar Wilde who said that patriotism is a virtue, ruthless or cruel or something. It's just a thing to cudgel people with, and it's just been unsheathed as that. And now it's literally just Trump. He might be a complete oaf and dunce, but he makes them mad. He makes the people I don't like mad. He makes them humbled or whatever, and they love that.
Everyone has lost any sight of actual kind of policy-based, politics. It really is just like it's a flame war.
Yeah.
But I think it's maybe like, yes, they like him because he makes people mad, But like in his like obvious, I mean, could you imagine? Like, remember the latte salute? Remember how angry
God,
they got
yeah.
at
Oh,
Obama
yeah.
because he had
Still
a
mad
latte in
about
his
the
hand
fucking
when he
latte.
gave a salute to the Marine who opens the door to
not
the Marine
do
one.
that.
By the way, no civilian president should be saluting anyone in the armed forces.
Right.
It's something you do when you're in the armed
Well,
forces.
he was
actually-
the commander-in-chief, actually.
Well, that's not a rank in the military. That means
It's the number one
he's
rank.
still the civilian in charge of the
Shut
military.
up.
No, I don't know.
I'm
I actually literally don't know.
salute to you, Marine. I'm
You're
on the
looking it up right now, aren't you?
No, I don't know if you're supposed to, because like Clinton would do it too. So I don't know.
No, it's something that started like Clinton would do it. I don't know who started doing it. Maybe Reagan, when one of his brain fits or whatever, when he remembered one of his movie characters did it or something like that.
Yeah, he thought it was.
But like, I mean, it's this dumb thing. So like, imagine if Obama was caught not knowing the lyrics to "God Bless America," they would have a stroke.
Yeah.
And I think with Trump, I think it's like they like him. They like even his insincere, oafish, shitty displays of jingoistic nationalism because they know it's for them.
Yeah.
And
Well-
even the fakeness of it, I think they appreciate the effort to do something that gaudy and stupid for them.
Well, and antagonizing, because what did happen when he couldn't say the words is that all the libs got mad and they're like, you love the flag and you
Yeah.
can't say the words.
because libs are fundamentally you didn't do the reading nerds.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like owned. You're owned. You're mad now.
It's a repeat of the thing of like, well, you're not a real Christian, sir, from people who don't believe in Christianity. But I guess it's different for this because the libs are showing themselves to be total jingoists. They were so excited for this. They love the Russia stuff because they get to go, now we're the NatSec party. Now we're the Defend America party. Now we get to be fully
Get to be
patriotic.
muscular.
Yeah, and
the real world consequences of that is like many now even congressional Democrats are running to the right of Trump over negotiating with North Korea.
right.
Also, they're not figuring out that Trump just cannot be a target for them because you cannot throw a man with mad cow disease off his game.
I guess Trump and like the general like tacky GOP patriotism, it sort of reminds me of like secular Jews celebrating Hanukkah and Passover. In that, it's not that most of them are atheists, right? Like they don't really believe in God. And for these people, like all that shit, like oh, I'm gonna die for my country, blah blah blah. They would never do that. Like if we were invaded, how quickly would Paul Ryan or Steve Mnuchin or Donald Trump be out of there and go like sell out to whoever was invading us to be the plutocrat over there? But it's just like the same shit we've said with their evangelicism, which is just like pure racial antagonism and chauvinism and resentment. So to try to get him with like, you're not a real patriot. This was never about patriotism.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's
Absolutely
not.
Well,
fucking
it is, because
Yeah,
that's
he's
what
always-
patriotism is.
He's always been like though, like he and he's kind of just let it slip a few times. So he's like, yeah, the rubes love that shit about religion and patriotism. Like he's very aware that we're all just participating in this in a kind of ritualized fashion.
They like that he's trying. And it's like, no matter
Yeah.
that Obama tried harder, just
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
doesn't
He
matter.
tried so much harder and he was so much more competent. And it's like they don't care. They
Exactly.
don't like you.
It's because Matt is exactly right. Patriotism is about who's in the club and who's out of the
Yeah,
club. And
right.
when you're out of the club, they're not letting you in the
No,
fucking
there's
club.
nothing you
no matter
can do.
how hard you wave that flag, no matter how many troops you salute,
Yep.
or how many times you tell them, or what unites us makes us better as a country than what divides us. You're out of the club.
How about
the
a few-
Patriotism Club?
It's a reaction.
Would you like
Yeah.
another $500 billion to the defense budget? That means that I love you guys, right? Fuck off.
Yeah, it's bad biological father who, okay, yeah, the country, the red America, the child, bad biological father who they demand the approval of but isn't present in their lives, Republican. Desperate stepdad who just shovels money at them, gives them Xbox, tries to get their
you can
interest.
talk to me if you need to.
Fuck you, Dad. Hey, you're not my dad.
I've been listening to some of those raps you like.
you, Eric.
Fuck off, you pussy.
Roger, get out of my room.
Yeah, then drunk bad dad shows up, Donald Trump, and he's like, "Well, what is that shit you like? Y box?" He's like, "Oh, I love you, Dad. You're interested in my interests."
Damn.
got you.
for seeing
that
me.
is good.
Hey, I got you a bottle opener for the last 3 birthdays and Christmases I missed.
Hey, here's a pack of Pall Malls. I only slept on them. I didn't step on them this time, and only half of them are flattened.
Just,
Thank you, Dad.